So today we're reviewing the MacBook Pro 15-inch 2013 model. So this is the base model of the new 2013 MacBook Pro Retina display. It's running a 2.4 quad-core i7 processor, 8 GB of RAM, 256 flash storage, Retina display screen, Intel HD graphics 4000, the NVIDIA GeForce GT 650, 2 Thunderbolt ports, 1 SD-XC card slot, and an HDMI port, and 2 USB 3.0 ports. So the new MacBook Pro Retina display is very similar to the old MacBook Pros. They've got the same single piece of aluminum body. They look very similar except for the fact that the Retina display model is 0.71 inches thinner. It also weighs 4.46 pounds. So you've got the MagSafe 2 plug, you've got the 2 Thunderbolt ports, and the USB 3.0 port, and the headset jack. And as you can see, the profile of it is very slim. Now on the other side, you have the SD card slot, the HDMI plug-in, and another USB 3.0 port. At the bottom, you have the vents that pull in the air to actually cool off the MacBook Pro. As you can see, they're on both sides, and the air actually gets pulled in through both of these sides and directed towards the fan that then expels them. On the other end of the laptop, right there, you can see that's where the vents where the hot air actually comes out. It's a little bit better picture here. So onto the keyboard. I gotta say, I actually love this keyboard. It took me a little bit of a while to get used to it, but now that I have, I don't think I can go back. When I tried typing in other computers, I just keep missing the spots. It's pretty funny, actually. The great thing Mac does in all of its laptops is have the backlit keyboard. It comes in really handy when you're in low light conditions. It's great, you can see the keyboard no problem. Now finally onto the screen. Obviously this is the reason you went with the MacBook Pro Retina display. It's hard to describe how good it actually looks, even though you can see on the video there it looks pretty crisp, it still doesn't do it justice. It's kind of amazing. With a 220 ppi, which yes is lower than the iPhone, but you shouldn't have this that close to your face, right? So I can't see any pixels. I don't think anyone else really can on the highest resolution. It's pretty great. It gives you a lot of space, and yeah, no, I gotta say I'm really happy with it. I use it more for photography, so I kind of wanted the Retina display for that. And yeah, it's great to see my photos in that display. So I've been getting a lot of questions about the performance of the Retina 15-inch. So I did a couple of tests using Cinebench. The average score I got for frames per second was 24.57. That's after a couple tries. I did 2 tests. In the first test I got 36.06 frames per second, and then in the second test I got 13.07. I don't really know why the discrepancy is, and then sometimes it was in between those. But yeah, so the average score I got was 24.57. For the CPU test, I did it a couple times as well. Initially, I got 6.36, and then I did the test again, and I got 5.09. So when I averaged those two out, I got 5.73 CPU. As for the disk speed, I did the test twice, and initially I got a write speed of 4.11.7, and then 398.3, and then for an average of 405. And then for a read speed, I got 477 and then 474 for an average speed of 475. Now for Geekbench. This one was actually a little bit all over the place. I did it a couple times. Initially, I got 11,000, and then the next time I did it, I got 9,000. So I kind of averaged those two scores out for around 10,609. I don't really know why the discrepancy was there. Initially, when I did it, I wasn't running as many programs. I don't understand if maybe that made a difference, but either way, 10,000 score is a pretty good score as well. So the battery life of the MacBook Pro Retina display varies depending on how you have the settings set up for it. On like heavy workload or so, I got around 3 hours and 37 minutes. On medium, I got about 5.7. And then just like on light workload, I did get a little bit more than 7 hours. So it really kind of depends on how you have it set up. Overall, I would definitely recommend this computer. It's great if you're looking for a powerful, kind of lightweight MacBook Pro. It doesn't have certain features that the MacBook Pro non-Retina has, but I didn't find that I really needed them how I used it, and I would definitely recommend this if you're looking to get one.